What's good, everyone? It's MJO23Dan back with another video, and today's video I have a comparison between two shoes, one from 2019 and one from 2001. A kid's release of this pair came out in 2013, so we're 6 years removed from that. But since it's a women's shoe, my comparison is going to be between the 2001 Air Jordan 11 Low in the pink snakeskin versus the 2019 Air Jordan 11 Low in the pink snakeskin. Let's go. Now to start things off, we have the 2019 Air Jordan 11 Low Pink Snakeskin. Again, it comes in this scalish looking box, just like I did for the blue snakeskins a little while back. Jordan brand is releasing 3 colorways of the Air Jordan Low. So we just saw the blue snakeskins. These are a women's exclusive, and we're also going to be getting another colorway called the light bone. So the details on the box on this specific women's Air Jordan 11 Retro Low. Retail price was $185. Color on the box is white, watermelon, and black. Style number is AH7860 and color code is 106. Now I didn't pay $185. Nike actually had a sale going on for $30 off any purchase of $150 or more. So I had ordered that the morning of this release. And when I found out about the code, I had called into Nike that night and asked if they can go ahead and apply that discount. They definitely did. They honored it. And what was supposed to be $201 after tax and shipping, I usually go with the 2-day shipping, which is $5 extra, which isn't too bad. And so with the discount, I was able to get them down to about $174.40. All right, so when you open up the box, you get the white paper, then you get the shoes. So my first impressions about this overall, I think it's super vibrant. Women in sneaker culture have definitely progressed. The mentality before then was, why is Jordan brand making pink or purple or, these pastel looking colors, pretty much like a shrink it and pink it type thing, and not giving them opportunity at men's colorways. So that's why you saw details of women's sizing on the box, or it says women specifically on the box. Much of the labels on Nike and Jordan brands shoe boxes are going to be universally labeled, which is great because then you have men or women having the opportunity to not be confused, not to be able to figure out what size they actually are, and it just be right there specifically on the box. But typically, if you're a men's size 10, which I am, you want to go a size and a half up. So this is a women's 11 and a half. I had already tried it on and it fits really well. The 2001 pink snakeskins that I have, they're a size 12, and there is a little bit of play here in the toe, but then again, the shape of that is just different from this. And I'm going to go ahead and do a comparison for you in just a little bit, but I wanted to showcase to you what that pink snakeskin looks up close. It's more of like this digi camo look, and the texture on the leather itself is raised. It's not like the blue snakeskins that we got a few weeks back. This one actually has like some sort of pebble look to it, whereas the other one, it's more of a laser cut. So I'm not sure exactly which I prefer. They're both like, great in their own respective ways. This one, it's not gonna feel like a real snake. I feel like the 2001 versions have that. And then the print right below it or right behind it, it's more of like a digital look to it. So if you were to handle a snake in person, it's not gonna really have that effect or that look to it. Maybe a little bit on the toe because it kind of has like that fading look to it. But overall, the shoe has like this digital camo look to it. Then on top of that, you have the pink stitching all throughout on this whole leather rand. The leather quality is the same as the blue snakeskins. When I tried it on, there was a little bit of creasing here in the back, and I feel like that's just gonna happen over time. I heard a lot of people talk about this pink lining. If this was actually white, they would have probably gravitated toward it more. But I think the coolest part about this is that it's accented really well. So you have the black with the white and then the pink Jumpman on the 1, 2, 3rd lace hole of the shoe. And then on the underside, you have this milky white or clear based sole, and it has the pink traction pods right below it. It's got a nice carbon fiber look to it. It's not that bad. And then just overall, I just think that the sneaker just looks really clean. So they weren't available in a lot of stores actually, even the bigger sizes. I believe this went up to a size 14, and they're going on StockX for just under 200 bucks. So again, the retail price was $185. If you're thinking about scooping up a pair, I'll throw a link in the description box below so you guys can, go ahead and check out your pairs. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the comparison going on with this shoe and the 2001. Alright, so we have the Jordan Face box. These were the retro style boxes back in the early 2000s. Just go ahead and go over the color and the style piece on the box label here. Again, we have a size 12. This is the women's Air Jordan 11 Snake Low in white, black, and pink. Style number is 833003 and color code is 103. And there they are. Dead stock condition. The 2001 Air Jordan 11 Pink Snake Low. So definitely has yellowed over the years. I was not able to get this in 2001. I actually paid resale for it, not knowing that the 2019 would come out. Again, I had mentioned in the beginning of the video that there was a kids version of the Air Jordan 11 Low Pink Snake, and I believe those went up to a size 10.5Y. But I feel like the true comparison would be against the 2019 and this version, because both of those are women's shoes. So let me go ahead and introduce to you the 2019 alongside this 2001. So right off the bat, you can see the oxidized look of the 2001 versus the 2019. Again, this is an 11.5 in women's, which is a size 10 in men's. This is a size 12 in women's, which is a 10.5 in men's. So you can see the oxidation of the sole of the 2001 versus 2019. One thing I like about the 2019, it does have that milky sole on there, and it does have the pink accent as it does from the upper. So with the 2001, they got the black on there with the oxidized sole. This sole was actually this color, maybe a little bit more clear back in 2001. But you can see the black traction pods, which didn't match, too much of the upper other than the Greek style lettering look right there of this tag. So the carbon fiber does look the same. If I bring it up to the camera here and match it up, you guys can see. But really the sole hasn't changed much over time, other than like the material used, the rubber compound used, possibly the carbon fiber look, which would probably be plastic nowadays versus actual carbon fiber that they used back then. Now you can see the difference there with the snake print. So you have more of that snake or scalish look on the 2001 versus what you have there with what I was talking about with the digital camo look of the 2019. So it's a lot more vibrant, possibly because it's pretty much new. This one is probably oxidized over time, was turned yellow. But what's crazy about this one is that it does have like this, what I was talking about earlier with this clear raised texture on the leather itself. So it's almost like a resin to me. I feel like it may yellow over time, we'll see, but don't knock me for that if I'm not true in like 10 years or if I'll still be on here. But yeah, it does have like this clear resin on top of it. So if it does yellow over time, you heard it here first. Now for the 2001, does not have that. It is a scalish looking piece all throughout, and it's got like the real leather look to it, as you can see with the insides of the rand there. So as you go all about, it's true leather. And in 2001 they were still constructing these beauties close to original specs. So as far as the cut of the leather rand here, you are going to get a little bit higher of the cut than it is on the 2019. So it's about a half inch, I would say a half inch taller on the 2001 version versus the 2019. And then just like I spoke about with the blue snakeskins, you're going to get like this separation seam right up here by the tongue. This is for the 2019, and you're not going to get that for the 2001. It was just one whole uniform piece. Thicker laces as well from 2001, something that has pretty much diminished over time when the retro Air Jordan 11 started coming out. I think they're slowly getting back to that thickness of the lace here, but it was nothing like the OG. If you guys have ever held an OG, but the thickness of the laces back then in the early 90s or mid 90s, it was way thicker than it was or is here. So even for the retro, it was different as well. But anyways, that's your look between two versions of the Pink Snake. What do you think, or how do you think Jordan Brand did with this release? Do you think that they retro them in a way that'll have you cop? How's the price point to you guys? Is $185 too much for an Air Jordan 11 Low? Sound off in the comment section below. Let me know all your thoughts about it. Is it the 2001 something that you prefer? As far as like shape, cut, look overall. To each their own. I think both releases are, great in their respective ways. But I had also mentioned that on my Instagram. So if you guys follow me there, definitely give me a follow. I usually stay pretty active on there. And, you can comment, share, like, just like you do here on YouTube. So again, you can also follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook. And also, definitely subscribe here on YouTube. That's about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support. It's MJO23Dan. Take care, guys.